What is up? What it is? What it do? This is the Peace Dealer here, keeping it true. I hope y'all know I do watch all the live chat. Peace Dealer. Yeah. Here, keeping it true. Yeah. I watch the live chat. Y'all always think I be getting high when I'm late. Okay, I do get high, but I'm always watching y'all say, "Oh, he's getting high. He's smoking the herb. Where's the Peace Dealer? He's smoking some weed right now. That's why he's not here." Yo, I dead ass, like, I paid on Fiverr for a music video, and I got the music video back. It was some animated music video, and the guy told me, to be fair, he was like, they're not gonna look 100% like they are in the pictures. And you know what? I ain't really mad about that. Okay, I wasn't expecting like a feature-length production. I paid like $100 for it, so it is what it is. Even though I didn't get what I paid for, though. So anyway, tell me why in the music video, right? Dude has a scene of me in the features smoking. There's like alcohol. There's like a scene with alcohol on the table. There's a loaded gun on the table. There's literally a loaded gun on the table. You can see the bullets on there, which I took offense to, because it's like, it's not like in the song we're rapping about, oh, I pop a molly this, I pop a molly that, I bust a gat. And then this motherfucker acting like just because we were all black and doing a rap song, we just had to have a fully loaded gun on the table with just alcohol. You see me wearing a white shirt, I'm instantly smoking cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes in real life like that. Like, it was just beyond trash. I wanted to put lyrics on there. He put the lyrics. If you guys want to see the link, I'm going to show y'all, because he gave me the link. I would just put it in the description right now. This is not the official music video, but it's so bad, guys. Like, it is so bad. So if y'all want to see that, I'm going to put that in the description box right now. I'm going to put that in the comment section when this video comes out. Let me pull it up right now. Other than that, comment in the live chat. How y'all feeling? How y'all feel? Are you ready for Virgo season this week? Because it's going down. It's going down. I'm not going to lie. Things are about to shift. We're in between worlds right now. So we're about to shift into the real world. And it's not like as simple as a transit. A lot of it is 3 months in the making, which I'll explain shortly after I get over how horrible this music video is. Oh my God, it is so bad. Oh my God, it is so bad. In fact, guys, we're just gonna watch this right now. We're just gonna watch this right now. Like, I'm gonna screen share this. This is so bad, guys. Like, the song is bumping. You gonna see the song is good, but this song is horrible. Like, the song is good. The video is so bad. It's so bad. Like, you see me just chilling right now? You see me just chilling with the wine looking suave? It's like, okay, this looks like this might be all right. And then you look at this trash.
For a long time, working for my moment. Now it's all mine. Everybody wanted, better get in line. No cutting unless we cutting. People talk a whole lot, but they really do nothing. We a different breed. There it go. This ain't what you want, but everything you better know. All I ever really wanted was to be free. All I ever really wanted was to be me. I just believe you gon' see
anything you want, you can get it, bruh. Go get us. Just stay committed for it. Make the right decisions, bruh. We the gang, no, we ain't inferior. No, my nigga. They know we them niggas, bruh. No, they won't forget us, bruh. Wise words from the wise world. About the battles I'm victorious. Play the victim or play the victor. Gotta go hard to be glorious. Blind season, I'm first. And I don't need all the credentials. I'm very one, not presidential. Earn my stripes by beneficial.
Six my time on my watch, but I don't be checking a lot. Cause I just be kicking a lot. But I am the oven is hot. Shit, I got the fire lit. I am the legend, the myth. But I am as real as it gets. And make sure you never forget. Get to the time, yeah. Color is up.
So, I mean, like, I'm not pleased. Like I said before, the song is lit. Don't sleep on the song. I hired an appropriate artist, so I'm gonna get it done right, thankfully. But yeah, I just had to show you that. Like, did you see how he immediately shifted to the table? Like, there is a whole loaded gun. There is a whole loaded gun there. And it's just like, wow, like, you feel me? Like, if I was talking about shooting guns and drinking, okay, but like, how is that your inspiration? Like, I don't understand. It is what it is. I guess we just look like some pot smoking, gun toting Negroes. I don't know. It is what it is. Anyway, how y'all feeling? What's good? What's popping? I feel the clip out on the table, but I didn't get the strap. I got the strap. I was like, get the strap. I was about to go on. That's why I was mad. You guys are like, oh, he's getting high. Oh no, I get the staff. Like, that's why I was a little bit late right now. You know, I had to go get the staff real quick. We finna do an impromptu ritual right now. Okay. I want you to right now project. This is a sneak peek. This is a sneak peek of the clapback spell that we're going to do November 7th. Mark this on your calendars, my friends. November 7th, 2018. This is Wednesday, 7 p.m. PST. This is a pay-per-view event, except it's 100% free. Okay, you're coming with the enormity of all the negative juju that you have gotten from people since 2011. I was talking to the Archangel squad. My Archangel fam was like, yo, we need to clap back on these fools. These fools thought that they had us outnumbered just because we was anointed. Oh no, we need to clap back. We need to clap back now. I was just chilling in the cut with Gabriel and Raphael. Gabriel and I were just like, nah, son, let's wait. Let's wait on them. Let's give them until the end of Jupiter and Scorpio, and then we go do the clap back. You know, Uriel and Gabriel, not Gabriel, Metatron. You know, Uriel and Metatron were just all super passionate and hype, like, nah, son, we need to do this now. I've been ready to clap back since Jupiter and Virgo, son. I've been ready to clap back since Jupiter and Virgo 2016. I was like, nah, you gotta trust the timing, yo. You gotta wait till we 29 degrees Jupiter and Scorpio. Okay, we clap back. We hit them with another freaking clap back. Okay, think about it. All the juice, all the energy people have been sending, right when Jupiter is 29 degrees Scorpio, we clap back all that energy, and then we step in as Jupiter and Sagittarius, just fresh as a mug, just shining like, what? I just did how many Olympias in one YouTube broadcast? Because let me break down. Every time we do these healings, like, we're doing stuff that you can realistically pay thousands of dollars for free. Like, this is why I say Aquarius is the greatest currency. Like, people coming together, you can't put a price tag on it. So when we have like 200, 300, 400 people watching live during a ceremony and the water heals us, that is literally equivalent to Olympia. That at least is like a pre-gaming Olympia, to where you don't have to really, like, it's as potent as like sacrificing a dove and using that to clean or cleaning yourself with the egg. Like you literally have hundreds of people and water signs sending their healing energy at all 3 levels, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So this is literally like having 5 Olympias. So I really do mean that. Mark this on your calendars. If any of you have been feeling generational curses, this is going to release the Pluto and Scorpio ones. Pluto and Sag, you're gonna have to wait till later, but this will help you do the pre-work right now so that it just goes. Okay, so I want to show you a sneak peek. Okay, we're gonna do a clap back, a mini clap back. Okay, a mini clap back. Let's rev our fire up. Haru, haru. How many of you guys are amped? All right, let me just connect this right now, because right now we're connected mentally and we're grounded. We've connected so much, we don't really even have to do the earth and the air anymore. Now, in ceremonies, we're gonna do that anyway, but we can just go straight to water and fire. Okay, so how many of you are ready? I want you to give me physical proof. All right, I don't want to just be out here saying we're gonna do a clap back spell and I'm just some crazy dude in his apartment waving a stick around. This is not just no stick. I don't get the strap. I get the stick, son. I get the stick. This is a stick like Moses' stick that split the ocean. Okay, we go clap back all this energy. So I want you to focus. I'm gonna be a focal point. Okay, my moon is in the 8th house in Cap, so I can literally connect with your energy across distance because Uranus and Neptune is there, and a medium of internet and live streaming. Bam, magic, baby. So we're not talking about a deep cleansing and healing, because when we do this clap back spell, we're gonna go back to like 6 years ago. We're gonna have you simulate everything. However, I want you to give me Cancer season, okay? I want you to give me Cancer season's drama and Leo season's drama. So envision yourself from end of June into July. What was that battle you fought? Who were the people? Who were the snakes? Who are the people who are sending negative energy to you? Okay, I want you to focus all that on this stick. I want you to just focus on this vortex that I'm creating. Now, you kind of sending this to me is, we have to think when we do alchemy, there's a balance. So it's not that you're just sending me energy. As you're sending it, this is going to cause an imbalance in some sense. Okay, so don't be deceptively misled by the simplicity of this. Like you're just watching me and I'm telling you to focus on what you went through that was bad. I'm holding space here while we're all connected. So as I strike my stick, I'm going to like literally banish this energy clap back. This is where I don't have like Libra or Virgo, so I can't detail exactly what I can, but I'm not detailing what I'm doing in case you need that energy to move forward. I'm just using my Capricorn to connect and use my intent. Now, this is important. If you have any water sign energies, please project healing at me so that while I'm getting negativity projected to put away, I'm also getting balanced with positive energy. Bo Williams is already getting some interference. And if you get interference, it's because each time I strike the stick, it's going to release energy from you. So I'm transmuting the energy you're sending. And where is it going? It's clapping back from where it came. Okay. So also, this does not have to be negative. This could be positive energy. Positive energy will get doled out too. Anyone whose moon in Saturn knows this is a function of what we do. So that's how I'm able to work with this karma. So really feel the energy from June, July. I'm already feeling heavy right now. Some of you have some very heavy energy. It's all good. Just feel it releasing and feel it coming in this vortex. Okay. So I release all negative bindings. I want to really walk you through what I'm doing because I'm doing this at a very basic level. Okay, that's why I like to make it a bit comedic. Everything that I've done has been facilitated through conversation. If I was a Cancer, if I was a Libra, I would probably be more polished, right? I would be more ritualistic. I wouldn't just like cut myself in and out of what I'm saying. But I'm a Gemini, so I can do that. Okay, so every time I'm striking this stick, I want this to be interactive. I'm taking the energy you're sending it and I'm breaking it. You're sending me negativity. So I'm literally breaking this to release, okay? This is a function of my imagination. So that's why the process of what I'm doing is not linear. It's a bit irrational. What about striking my stick is going to make an effect occur? And that's why I'm saying, hold me accountable. This is practical magic. We're heading into Virgo. I want you to see how this realistically changes your life, because we all, and when it does, don't just thank me, we co-created this together. So if you're ready, let me tell you what's going to happen, okay? And moving forward, like I said, because we're out of Pisces season, like when we're going to Pisces season, I like to be full fish chart, left field, very abstract. When we're in this period, I like to be very practical. I don't like to just say things through conjecture. I like to be very factual. So you're going to see results for this immediately. Like as soon as this comes off, we're stepping into the real portal. I'm going to really keep this theme of being practical like so. So give me all your negativity. I will put it in this vortex. Now, if any of you watching want to also collab, if you want to put fire energy to make the vortex strong, if you want to give me healing energy, if you feel like I'm getting too overwhelmed by the dark, I'm just going to focus on breaking the energy, okay? So as I strike it, it's clapping back. I'm at the same time trying to teach you how this energy works, because you projecting this is literally you activating Cancer energy in your chart. Cancer is literally cardinal emotion. So you're projecting what you feel through this Gemini screen, right? And I'm working on it over here with my Capricorn. Let me know if you guys feel this. This is like a modality of Reiki right now. I'm pausing right now. Some of you feel afraid that if you send the energy, it's going to either like screw me up, or you feel like you're working with dark forces totally bad. You don't have to be afraid. Like we're soul fam right now. We're $1 billion vibe tribe. When we do ceremonies like this, you can release all fear, okay? Like we're alchemizing energy together. If some of you guys want to also simulate what I'm doing and break up the energy and karma too, right, on your end, you can add numbers to this as well, okay? Some of you are gonna feel this. Some of you are not gonna feel this. You probably might think I'm a freaking lunatic right now, and that's totally fine. But yeah, I'm gonna start doing this right now. Break, I banish, I break, I banish, I break the cords, I break the binds. So, okay, this is what I thought too. Now, if I was a Scorpio, if I was a Libra, if I was a Virgo, if I was a Cancer, there's procedure to this. But I want to make this interactive. So I would do the spell first. Like I would spend 5 minutes straight doing this. This might be annoying to some of you because I'm coming in and out. I totally understand. But I want you to see how this is working. So like I would have just stopped. See, Malika said, don't stop. I feel you. After this, I won't stop because you're going to see the more I focus, the more we all kind of do this. But I'm getting right off the bat, this was meant to be a clapback, but the theme that I'm getting is binding. A lot of you feel binded to something. If you've been feeling yourself repetitively doing some habitual stuff, this is a binding. So just let go of whatever you feel you can't let go. Let go, just any negative feeling, just let go. Let me work on this right now. All right, so I'll go with it. And breathe down your diaphragm while you do this, and breathe out gratitude. Tell me this does not look like Uranus and Taurus right now. Like I'm getting physical with it, with my crazy. Yep, metaphysical alchemist, your computer logged me out. Interference, because you have to understand, it's not just my power that is clapping back. We're combining all 12 zodiac sign energies, and they're getting it real time because we have fire and air signs. So it's happening real time. So if you get interfered, like, I got you. Keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. There's more. Break and release, break and release, break and release, break and release. Whew. I didn't expect this to be longer. I wanted to just go in and out, but there's so much break and release. All right, I'm gonna stop here. Honestly, I feel like I'm not even close to done, but this is totally enough. So this is your homework, by the way. I'm gonna start with the homework and the body hack. We're going into Virgo season this week, okay? So what I just showed you right now was an exercise in your imagination. The reason why I did this, how I did this, was so that you can see very clearly that I made this up. And yes, Dara, I did, it felt like I was making pounded yam. Like that was the feel I got too. So once again, like some of you, it's still in effect, true love, great question. I'm just gonna let the energy dissipate and I'm gonna explain and break down everything that I just did right now, okay? And this has everything to do with the weekly astrology because we're stepping into Virgo. So this is an example and a literal like exercise in your imagination. I want you to do something similar. It doesn't have to be a clapback spell, right? I just want you to do a spell, okay? And it has to be something you make up on the spot. So for example, when we do the clapback spell, this is going to be a true ritual ceremony. Like there's going to be notes. We're going to actually at some point chant hymns. You feel me? Like I'm going to make it legit. It's going to be organized. It's going to be planned. But the reason why I did this impromptu and the reason why I did this in a sense where I made it up is so I could show you how the way spells work is not into some sense where you have to already know that you're using your own energy. So I used all the elements. I set an intention. What did I want to do? I wanted to do a spell that will clap back the negativity that we've all been facing. As far as how to put it together, that's the magical of Virgo. I use this. Here's one example. I did it in the most basic way. This probably is not going to be the strongest, right? But it's very important because like I use this physical apparatus. This is the earth element as something to actually key my intent. All right. The reason why it's hard to say is because I don't really have to strike the ground. I could have just done this. I could have lifted this. I could have instead used my hands and clapped, right? Do you see how there's a limitless way to do this? That's the whole notion of Neptune and Pisces. That's the whole notion of mutable energy. So I'm saying this for those of you who feel like you can't do spells because you don't know how to do it. Now, as far as potency, as far as why I know the spell works, this is where we get into the alchemy. It's not that I was just doing what I did. In order to do this, I need to draw in an energy source. And we had multiple people just sending energy. For the few of you who actually focused, once we connect more than 3 people for a spell, the energy is limitless. And I can do a whole video about going into the ceremonies, and I will. I'm going to do a whole live video about why these ceremonies and spells work. So 12 is the magic number. Not even 12, 3 to 6. When we want to look at full manifestations that happen instantly and that are effective, and I'm going to mention this in the video, you want at least 3 to 6 people. Why? Because at least between 3 to 6 people, those 3 to 6 people are going to have energy in their natal makeup to where they have all the zodiac signs. Like maybe between those 3 people, they all have energy in their planets so that when they all come together, every single energy, every single sign in the zodiac is filled with somebody's personal planets. What this does is when that group sets intentions, because every single sign has a focal energy, it's going to manifest. Because to truly manifest, you want to activate all the energies. This is why we're encouraged in life to join up with other people and to balance it so that you're not just using other people, right? But it's something that is truly balanced. So take that concept, right? And now when you have 12 people, everything is a spell, baby, just like Universe B said, right? So when we have a room like this that's more than 3 or 6, it's like in the hundreds, then we know for sure there are at least 12 people in this room that have each zodiac sign. And just to test, comment your zodiac sign, and let's see if we can find that we have all 12 zodiac signs here, and moon signs. We have all 12 zodiac sun signs and all 12 zodiac moon signs focused together in this live chat. So this is limitless potential that we're alchemizing, all by the collective decision to focus our energies together. Like, I've been betraying you guys because I've been making it look like this is so simple. Like, oh, we're just getting on live and we're doing intentional focus. What we're doing is huge. Like when we send energy out into the world, it's very much so instrumental and causal to what happens in the world. Of course, as we ascend in consciousness, we'll know more, unlike Pisces and Capricorns who watch this, who can see what we do does. So when Moonbay says she's covered me in violet flame, I believe that, like, and I feel that too. Appreciate you. So as you can see, like, we have so much energies concentrated. This is why I can just tell you to focus. I can snap my finger and it's going to manifest. If it was just me, I couldn't just strike the ground. I would have to call on Saturn. I would have to call on Pluto. And then every day, morning and night, I would have to build the energy. And now I'm not that strong. I'm not a Sagittarius or Aquarius who I can build energy for a day and make a week worth of stuff happen. I'm a Gemini. So I have to actually go through like a whole lunar cycle. And then after I build up energy for a lunar cycle, bam, clap back, boom. But not like now where I have over 300 people watching, focusing and pulling energy. So I can be like, bam, 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 bam. And that's where the efficiency of people come in, where if we can, and that's what you'll see when I do these meetups. One thing we're going to do in all the meetups is to do like a group meditation and intention circle where we all literally hold hands. We form a circle. We'll have like 2 or 3 Pisces in the circle, focaling the intention. If it's a sun in Libra, we'll have Libra, and we do that. And like we literally practically change our lives, and we utilize the currency that is each other and energy. So yeah, this is just a sneak peek, right? I want you to let me know what I did with this right now was clear the energy. All the negativity that was built up, right? All the bindings that this emotional transit and dramatic transit brought, we've cleared it. This is instantly going to upset the balance vampires have had on you, or just any displaced energy. So when I say you should notice it instantly, hold me to that. I'm talking about less than 12 hours later, please comment your stories, please comment your experiences, because now that we've done this together, as we all comment our individual experiences, it's going to tell a collective story. You're going to notice certain similarities and themes between our stories. And this is why I say we are the $1 billion vibe tribe. Like each and every little thing we share adds up into a whole message. And Aquarius, I hold you on that to kind of read that, because that's where Sagittarius and Aquarius can see and feel that level of stuff. Yeah, shout out to Enoch who already feels this. So we're starting this weekly transit with the moon in Sagittarius. This week is so magical. Once again, you know I had to get the staff. Shout out to Jade who feels lighter physically. I thank each and every one of you who sent me healing energy, because I don't even feel depleted. This was a depleting ritual. Whoever sent me healing energy, like I feel clear. I feel fresh. I feel the best. Like I feel good. So thank you. Thank you. This is why I say like I made it. Like I don't drive like expensive cars. I mean, these are desires that I may want. It's not like I'm shaming people who have millions of followers or live a huge lifestyle of luxury. But when I manifest that, I'm not gonna be like, I made it. Like I made it 2014 when I had like little to no money to my name and I didn't know what the hell I was doing with my life, but I made this YouTube channel. Like I made it. I made it. So I seriously mean that. As far as success, people are brainwashed. Like success to them is too material. You have to have something traditional to show for it, where you have subjective indicators to how you feel and live your life that should take precedence. And it should never really be some kind of, oh, this is how certain things look, honestly. But regardless, I can say clearly I made it because I can connect with y'all. Surely people can say, oh, you don't know any of these people. These people are just online. But that's not true. I've connected with many of you through readings. I have been in hard times, and it's because I had connections with you where people who I would think are friends and family in my real life didn't help me when people who weren't supposed to know me helped me. So I know it's because I have a North Node in Aquarius. So you guys are my fam. You know what I'm saying? We are soul fam. And it's amazing. Like, I just kind of want to really move forward with this theme of connection and moving forward as a group. Okay. Definitely looking forward to the meetup soon. So with that being said, this week has everything to do with stepping into your courage and your honesty. Like the warrior who is ready, the warrior king who is ready to step head first ahead of their soldiers into any conflict, to show them how it's done, to show them what heart is needed, okay? This does not mean that you have to be a polo down gangster with a strap acting all hard. You know what I mean? Like if you have a very modest way of doing this, do not let people provoke a reaction from you. Lesser beings will provoke reactions from you because they want you to come down to their level. That's just facts. When people fall down into their feelings and get mad, they want to bring you down. You don't have to go down there, but you do have to bring the energy. You do have to bring the passion. Gangsters move in silence, like Dara said, and this week is going to allow you to tap into your personal sense of passion, because we're at the final degrees of Leo. So up until the 22nd, when the sun is 29 degrees, this is going to give you high energy to really invest in what you're fully passionate about. And for all of you, this is really more so about just feeling the vibe. By the way, for those of you who donate through the live chat, I'm going to be pulling the Oracle card activators. So if you ask me a question, I'm just going to channel the answer, but I'm going to be pulling activator cards for you, okay? So it's definitely going to activate energy even more so. Now, we are ending the week off with the most gangster grand Earth trine. So Earth signs, you're going to feel more real like yourself than ever. Fire signs, you're going to make more money than ever. This is going to open up a new cycle of incredible money that you make. deals that just go too well, and financial transactions that come more in than you spend. Oh, well, it depends which fire sign. Sagittarius, you be spending a lot. Air signs, this is going to really develop new grounding and comfort so that you have a realer feeling in your soul. Ooh, shout out to Jane Mooneyhan. That's what's up. And water signs, this is definitely going to expand forth your emotional intelligence in very amazing ways. So shout out to the fire signs, because you getting paid. Like, you are getting paid. If you have your lifestyle in order, you are getting paid. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. So keep that in mind. The reason why I say don't let people anger you is because from now until the 22nd, the energy of the sun is going to be higher and more volatile. So with this greater passion, before it slips into the real world, where all this energy is going to be solidified and real, this is definitely going to make a little bit unstable your level up procedure, because while the moon is in Sagittarius and Capricorn, it's going to be in intense energies that, if you're not fully focused, could take this energy and spiral it out of control. Especially with the Patreon horoscopes I just uploaded, there's new love sparking. I pulled the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands in those readings. Okay, so for those of you who are interested in seeing exclusive finance horoscopes, love horoscopes, and weekly horoscopes, which I do every week, go to the link below to my Patreon. This month, 30% of the proceeds are going to efforts in Guatemala. So definitely show some love. Once again, you'll be able to get exclusive horoscopes and personal ones too, depending on which tier you get. All right. So for those of you who already are patrons, please comment how well you like the weekly ones, just to let others know they are nice and accurate. And other than that, for those of you who would like to know what your superpowers are based on the first 5 personal planets in your chart, please click the link below on my Instant Go, and you'll be able to get readings that I text back to you. For those of you who want the traditional transit report readings, I will record a 10-minute MP3 of your chart. I'm bringing those back. That's in the description box below too. I do have the Future Life link. Please show me love on there too. I got the moon sign transits, and I'm about to start putting more series. Thank you so much, V. Thank you so much. Totally dope. Future Life, my exclusive series, are the moon messages. So if you want to follow the moon transits and the weekly horoscopes, those are on Future Life. Those are bomb. Those are A1. I always bring my best. Okay, so definitely come through, be a part of a good cause. And once again, everything about this week is you walking out of a very existential portal that has the dramatic fire of consciousness and courage, which is also every reason why fire signs are gods. But this is what will give you the fire you need to walk and develop this real path. Because once we step into the end of this week, you're going to have all the tools necessary to literally build your lifestyle. Virgo season last year was a freaking mess. Okay, we had Sagittarius with Saturn there. You know what I mean? It was not cool. It was interesting because we got to see how many different real possibilities we can build a lifestyle around, but it was not stable. And now that Saturn is in Capricorn and Uranus is retrograding out of Taurus, we're starting a grand Earth trine that is super gangster. And when I say super gangster, I mean you're going to have everything you need to build the lifestyle of your dreams, the way you want it, to take control. But this is going to require that fire and courage that you've been building. So I hope the rest of Leo season, you're still giving yourself love. You're still giving other people love. You're still showing and reminding other people, you got this. And this is in the face of negativity. A retrograde Mars in Aquarius, now that it's King Kunxing in Capricorn. If you've been feeling negativity and telepathic projections, that's because you're supposed to look back at those telepathic projections and be like, so what? You cannot get me out the heart of my fire. What? You cannot get me out of my fire. You cannot get me out of my heart. For those, some of you, it could really be counterintuitive because you're so used to just either being a doormat, or you're just so used to like letting people, you know, shout at you or treat you a certain way. And when you tap into your Leo energy is like, no, we don't do that over here. I stand up for myself. You have the right to feel what you want about me, but I have the right to stand up for myself and still choose to love myself and still choose to have confidence. So trust me, don't get torn down by any negativity that you feel. I'm not saying this as it's an if. This is assured negativity that's supposed to build that lion stability in your heart that Brett said. So I know you're feeling negativity amongst your peers, amongst your coworkers, because everyone is going through negative energy, and how they project it on others is their karma. And so Pluto is making this serious. And I'm trying to let you know there's a very psychic, subtle, psychological element to this. I need to let you understand right now, a lot when Crazy Bull said that the light workers are outnumbered, what she meant by that was there are a lot of people in this world who have bitter hearts. They have let the mishaps of their past change them into dark people. In any narrative between light and dark, that's usually what makes someone an antagonist. They either go through some crazy past, or they're just stupid, and they decide to let their blaming of everyone make them be the reason why they're bad. Or they're just gangster and evil, and they're like, I just want to fuck shit up. Okay, so it doesn't matter. This is happening in real life. You have people who are letting their betrayals, you have people who are insecure, they're projecting denial on others. They don't want to come up to terms with shit they've done. This is why this is a very dark period, because Saturn is in Capricorn, and in this first decade, it's holding you accountable, and it is breaking you down where you don't have integrity. No blame game 2018, because 2019, when this goes into the second decade, because Saturn has broken you down, now you're in a position to hold others accountable. Now it's like, okay, now that we've worked on you and I've called you out on your BS, now you have to make sure your boundaries are right to where you don't let other people hit you with BS. So everyone around the world is dealing with negativity that comes from where they're not being their best selves, negativity from a transit like this that can honestly make you feel like you're not shit. There's a lot of depressed people out here walking around like everything's all good, where they feel really disappointed. And that's where I say it's a great value to be a light, to be of the light, to still know that you don't have to be perfect in any capacity. You don't have to really fulfill expectations that you make or other people make. And no matter how bad things get, no matter how low you are, you can still get up. There are a lot of people who do not believe in that. We have a literal cancel culture where nobody cares about the potential you have of being good. Nobody cares about giving you more than one chance, as you don't have to be doling chances out to people, but there are people who are not invested in seeing other people grow. They will judge you off of stuff that you've done in the past, which is so hypocritical because they have done stuff in the past. They do not honor the processes that people go to, like people of the light do. Negativity is very seductive. Evil is very seductive. It does not just show up in your face like hate this other individual. It's very subtle. It's, oh, well, I don't like how this person believes in this. I don't like how this person talks to this other person. And now you have lied to yourself and given yourself a reason to hate someone else, to dislike someone else, to not have patience, be loved, and kind to other people. That's why love is Leo. It's a string. Unconditional love is divine. Like, unconditional love is not just people think unconditional love is just tolerating other people's BS. Like, I'm just gonna love somebody forever. That is not unconditional love. Love is patient. Love is kind. Love, you need to be strong to give a crap about someone that may not be in the position to care about you back. because it's not transactional. Love is not like, I love you, so you're going to love me back. The sun does not shine like that, or a lot of people be dead. The sun is not like, oh, well, I'm just going to shine my light on these rich people, but all you broke motherfuckers, you're just going to have to survive. Like, that is not what love is like. Love just loves. And that's why when you have to be strong to be able to hold space, and to walk a path of unconditional love is 12th house. There's a lot of people who think they're unconditionally loving. They're not unconditionally loving. And they say, oh, unconditional love doesn't work. Unconditional love is a sham. There's nothing that's a sham about unconditional love. Unconditional love is not even sacrificial because you know the purpose of it. People who love unconditionally expecting anything back, that is not unconditional love. That in and of itself is a condition. If you truly believe in love and its healing properties, the unconditional Christ-conscious nature knows that you holding space in a world where other people won't hold space works. And this has worked in my life where other people did not hold that space for me. But there were a few who maybe the actions that I did were toxic to them. Stuff that I did might have hurt them. And it's like they still held space. They didn't tolerate my BS. They always called me out when I did stuff that was wrong, but they still loved me. They still showed me unconditional love. And because those people held space, that is what has motivated me to change, as opposed to nobody loving me. So I could not be like, oh, nobody gives a fuck about me. Nobody cares about me, so I don't care. This is why it is important to hold space. You have people who are bitter. You have people who hurt. And so they cannot hold space in their heart to love others because they have hurt in their heart. And that doesn't mean that they're evil people, because you need to have a strong heart to love in that capacity. Unconditional love is not for the weak-hearted. Like, you have to be super strong to love unconditionally, especially a whole world that, is still developing, okay? So this is what separates the light from the dark. This is what separates those who actually know what love is for. Is love still transactional to you? This is the whole notion, stepping into kindness, because Virgo season separates those who are trying to manifest a reality based on their selfish desires versus those who are manifesting a reality based on humility and selflessness. Okay, not saying that you don't have to be selfish, because you still do at a certain degree, but this is what is going to determine the sway of energy in a week where you have to be on point. Saturn is in Capricorn. All your ducks have to be in a row. There's no more excuses. Like, you have to be on your A game, and things are just going to come through. So think about what I just said, because for some of you who are wanting to manifest soulmates or people in your life, I'm sorry, you cannot manifest the love of your life if you still have hatred in your heart for other people. If you still have people that you cancel, if you still have people that you like, it's okay to have an opinion against someone all day. If you literally lose sleep, if you have burning rage over certain people you've probably never met, or people in your life that you do know, you need to let that go. You need to let that go, honey. You need to let all that go. Not because this is the right thing to do, but because you deserve better. Like, you do not deserve to have all that negative energy in your heart holding you down, literally influencing each and every decision you make, to where you cannot smile at that person walking past because you still have that lingering energy in your heart. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Anything in your heart right now should be what heals you, nurtures you, and lets you grow. Don't just forget about betrayals and stuff that people have done. That's called experience. That's called wisdom. But you're not corny. You're not cliche if you still hold love in your heart and walk in each day happy with happiness. You are not corny. You are not fake woke if you are positive. That is dark force propaganda, which is throwing a red herring, and it's very fallacious, trying to act like true, authentic, positive people are just out here like, oh, I'm gonna just be positive and think this and this is gonna happen. No, we actually do the work. This is why we're outnumbered. This is why we can go around and just manifest stuff for ourselves. And people wonder, what is it you're doing? We're not doing anything that's that much different than what anyone else can do. That's why I don't get complex. Everything I do is basic as hell. So nobody can say I'm doing something that is too much more technically advanced. I'm doing it in a sense where anyone can copy what I'm doing. And that's what I'm here to do, to open that door. So this is where you want to feel into your love. And this is a week that will let you know where you're blocked. Where do you have to let go of resentment? I'm telling you one more time, people projecting negativity at you because of whatever they feel you've done, it's not true. It is not true. Take responsibility for what you need to take responsibility for. But if anyone has an opinion about why they don't like you, that's unfortunate. They can keep it to themselves. If they're not willing to talk to you maturely about it to where they can actually work it out, then if they want to project that, that's them. You don't have to internalize that. You don't have to let people manipulate you passive aggressively to feel bad because they're not mature enough to be an adult and talk to you about how they feel. They just want to do this whole, oh, I'm mad, blah, blah, blah game. We don't do that in Leo season, homie. We keep it real. And when it's in Virgo, we keep it even more 100. We keep it realer. In Leo season, we keep it 100. In Virgo season, we keep it 300. Okay? And that's the name and of not the game. This is what we're stepping into for real. So really meditate on what lifestyle and behavior you want to work through, because that's everything that's going to happen. I'm going to pull cards for the signs, but once again, activator cards for the super chatters, all right? But it's very important that you see this, guys, because this is really interesting. And I love seemingly coincidences like this. So we're revving up energy while the moon is in Sagittarius, ending Leo season with so much passion, and Mercury is direct. So Mercury direct is moving everything forward, everything that had to kind of back up to place more in gear. We're getting super serious at the end. This trine is going to be very exciting. So make sure you're doing things that you're very heartfelt and passionate about. And I just love how as we're ending Virgo season, right? Bam. We step into the moon in Aquarius, but know that stuff like this is not a coincidence, okay? So first of all, we're entering Virgo season while we're stepping out of heavy decision-making. Some of you are going to just end feelings for something. Again, this happens every week. But what are the odds that as the sun slips into Virgo 0 degrees, the moon does the same thing in Aquarius? Stuff like this, no coincidence. So mark your calendars, my friends. 10:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, August 23rd. This is going to trigger an intense change in your reality. This is where some of you will feel shifts because this quincunx is intergalactic, and it's literally the difference between heaven and earth. So be mindful about how on an etheric level, your behavior is going to attune to all the conscious and mental ideas, attitude, and patterning that you have been building. This is, in a sense, all the thoughts you've been thinking, the thought patterning is all going to come together and start to influence you so much greater, which is why you want to make sure on the inside you fill yourself up with love and not with hatred, because dark forces are pumping hate. Newsflash, my friends, before I pull this reading, don't freaking play yourself. Don't act like the negative thoughts and feelings that you're having are coming at all from you. So let's just be honest. Please type in please type in a sad face emoji if over the past 2 months you've gone through even more intense depression and you've been feeling you've just been feeling disappointment. Put a sad face if you've been feeling negative voices coming up, literally trying to break you down, literally trying to take away your joy. Like every time you feel joyful, it's like a negative counter voice that accuses you and is like, you don't have the right to feel happy. You do A, B, C, and D. You're not doing this enough. You don't have the right to feel happy. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I need to let you know this. Have you noticed it's grown more intense though? Like it's not like this has come out of nowhere. It's like you're fighting this force. I need to let you know this is part of the spiritual war. This is why I'm saying we got the victory. Shout out to Nicole who claps back. This is why you need to clap back, because this is an accuser force. It's a dark force to give you a BS reason not to feel into your light. Because if you step into your light, you're going to radiate. Versus if you're letting this voice and energy, it's like a devil angel on your shoulder. If you're letting this energy make you feel down, that's why I said you need to embrace your insecurities, because they're going to go off of what you're insecure about. They're going to take your shortcomings, your mistakes. These are going to be based off of disappointments that reflect on your soul. So this negative force is showing you the manifestation of that. And you need to have the courage to look that in the eye and say, that does not take away from the blessing of light I have. There are so many people who think what I just said is super corny, okay? They go through whatever they go through in this life that makes them bitter, that makes them hardened, that does not give them that chance to tap into that hope and to tap into that vibrance. And that's a choice, homie. That is 100% a choice to believe in that, to work and operate in that frequency. People think that's corny. Nobody wants to hear we all have to be positive and love each other. Nobody wants to hear that. People want to talk about their problems. They want to be understood. They want to be heard. They want to be felt. They want to project. They want to give other people the blame. Okay? So when it comes to staying positive and being positive, know that you are in the minority. You are not in the majority. And it is a courageous act to step up to that inner insecurity, to step up to that inner shadow, to step up to that reptilian brain, to step up to real people who look down on you, who feel whatever the hell they feel about why you can't do you, and look them in the eye and let them know, oh, you mad? That is so unfortunate. Do you want to do something real about it? Or do you want to be childish and play these passive aggressive games? All of you who felt that sad face, don't play yourself. You have no reason to let those voices put you down. Stop playing yourself. You have achieved victory. Clap back at those voices. You don't need permission to tell people how you feel, because the psychological manipulation is very critical in a sense where, oh, you're wrong, so you don't deserve this. It's not about being wrong or right. The revolutionary realizes it's not about being wrong or right. It's about being you. Okay? This is why you need to connect with people who rock with you. They call you out on your BS, but they do not stop holding that space of love. This is why these peace talks are amazing, because this is the space that we hold with love so that we can go back to the world that so desperately needs any semblance of authenticity. You think it's love. People need authenticity, because love, true love, is birthed from authenticity. It's not that the world needs love. No, there's a lot of love in this world. People love the wrong things. We need authenticity. We need originality, to where we're not stuck on what stuff looks like, and we're not stuck at how right it is. How original you are, because true love comes from that which is real. True love comes from that which is authentic. Okay? The world needs more authenticity, not more. The world has too much love. People love too much of the wrong thing. The world needs realness, authentic love, authenticity in space. Hold that space. Every single one of you that put the sad face and really feels that you can let those negative voices get to you, your homework tonight is to stand up to those voices. Whenever any of those dark forces possess those close to you, to be a medium, to put you down, stand back up. You don't have to fight anyone. Stand back up and stand your ground and be like, I refuse to let this bring me down. I am me. I am still alive. I am making a conscious effort to make my life and other lives better. And if you're disappointed, oh well, that does not have anything to do with where I'm taking my life. Now, if you're staying down for the count and you're just being a sack of crap and you're just like, woe is me, then yeah, you kind of do deserve the vibes. And maybe you do need someone to help you up, because sometimes we need people to help us up. Sometimes we need that angel. Sometimes we need a light to help us up. But if you're not doing anything with your life, it's different if people don't agree with what you're doing. If you're not doing anything in your life, if you have not sparked that Aries, the whole purpose of Aries season and Uranus and Aries was to spark purpose to where you're doing something. It doesn't have to be a lot. And that's the deception. People think that you have to be doing more at a certain age. No, you don't. No, you don't. Trust your process. You need to be doing something, okay? It'd be one thing if you're not doing something. Every single one of you who felt that, you are doing something. You are making a conscious effort. That's why you're here right now. You are so obsessed with your spiritual growth and development that for anyone to make fun of you for not having it right, for anyone to try and like patronize you or to literally like manipulate you, or what's the word, like make fun of you for doing this, that's a reflection and karma of their own behavior. Stop internalizing the actions of losers. You are not a loser. You are literally a victor. Do you know how many people killed themselves? Do you know how many people did not make it past this climax of the war? And I don't mean anything dramatic happened. People killed themselves and lost themselves by choosing not to be authentic. They killed a part of themselves that was real because they decided to sacrifice it for something that's not even that meaningful, especially down the line. Versus those of you who stayed real, maybe what you did wasn't right. Maybe you said something that was not a popular opinion. Maybe there's something only you can see, but you're doing something about it, right? No one can tell you anything in a vein that is meant to bring you down, period. Now, it's different if they're in your face and they want to work. This is where we start to go into compromise season with Libra. I'm not talking about people who are mature and they want to work realistically. These are just conflicts that happen in life. And with a bit of maturity, you know what I'm saying, you can work something through. Respect people like that, because even though they can come with ulterior motives, at least it's not passive aggressive. I'm talking about the psychic attacks, the psychic projections that come from people assuming things, having preconceived notions, judgments, and projections. All psychic vibrations that come from a myriad of people and yourself that all add up and manifest themselves in doubts, negative voices. Yo, shout out to the Geminis and Leos, the real ones. Like, we don't entertain that in our space. Like, we stay clapping back. If you clap back, put a sword emoji, put a fire emoji. Shout out to those of you who clap back, because the narrative behind that is, oh, this person's crazy. They're being belligerent. No, clap back. Stand your ground and rep your energy. It's supposed to be a battle. This is my job to tell you, you're not crazy for feeling negative. Don't feel guilty if you feel guilty. Stop feeling guilty for feeling negative. This is a war you're going through. You're building strength in your heart. In order to build the strength, you need the counter opposite balance to give you a challenge. So hold that. You have the inner strength. Go make friends with the Leo if you need to see what it looks like. Take your inner strength and like rep that. Rep that as best as you can and clap back if you need to. Clap back when you need to, and clap back like a freaking boss, okay? Because we're having the moon transit, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. These are high energies. The Sag transit is going to show us the truth of our hearts. Capricorn is going to literally transform our worlds to the ones that our hearts love, and we're moving forward into Virgo season once this moves into Aquarius. No games being played. Everything about this is super amazing. Aries moon, Aries rising. We have the 3 of Cups. So celebration is here this week. Definitely connect with those who love and respect you, and you know, really dedicate that night or week to connecting. Especially if there's some of you who need friends, this is a great week to make friends. Okay, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. We have the 7 of Swords. This is going to indicate very smooth, strategic movement. Okay, but be very mindful of deception. So if you feel that certain people are being deceptive, then you want to call them out on their bluff and come and do the research necessary. But this is saying that you Taurus, don't be too open about your moves. There's going to be amazing upsets that you want to be more secretive about than to let people know, especially if you have any ideas. Be wary of people stealing your ideas. Okay, Gemini moon, Gemini rising. We have the Ace of Cups. So there is certainly a psychic breakthrough and new love. It's 11-11, twin flame. Twin flame, you are the twin Gemini. You are the twin flame of the zodiac. So if you have any Gemini twin flames, or if you are a Gemini, this is really you stepping into this new breakthrough of love. Okay. Some of you, this is emotional revival. This is a new relationship. Some of you, this is revival in your existing relationship. It's just deeper love, rose tinted glasses. And I really feel pulling that at the same time as 11-11 has everything to do with twin flames, at least in the East Coast. Cancer moon, Cancer rising. We have the Star card, which ironically is also another soulmate twin flame-esque card, but this is talking about dreams coming true. But get this, Cancer. This week is talking about restored hope, and you need it more than anyone, Cancer, because you have the brunt of negativity focused on you. So a card like the Star takes any negativity and just washes it over to where everything's restored. It's like if your health bar was 18%, the Star card is like a health pack that fully rejuvenates your health, fully rejuvenates your magic power, and you're just back in tip-top shape. And they're like, yes. And then you have a cut scene and it's like, oh, things are looking good. But this is the Star. So this is going to be very strong. This is going to take every area of your life and tinge it with like dreams coming true. But I get the sense for some of you is just more rejuvenation and just feel, you know, all the negativity just like balancing out. Not even balancing out, just like positivity. It's a very positive card. Leo moon, Leo rising. And Leo, hell yeah, I feel that. Ooh, I swear to God, like Leo, you're making money. Trust me. And I said this in a horoscope already, but the 10 of Pentacles solidifies it. Leo, you are getting that bag. Like a lot of you are already wealthy. Leo, this is going to be like the week where you step into serious wealth. I'm talking about you can retire wealth. And there's so many different Leos. So especially if you're a Leo that doesn't have any money, this is going to change. Like your financial situation is going to change. So for those of you who've been trying, like this is a great breakthrough week. And I get the sense that it's not work that you have to really work for or money you have to work for. It's like inheriting a legacy that you built for yourself. Okay. Virgo moon, Virgo rising. We have the Queen of Swords, but I really want to do the Temperance. Let me do another card for you. Perfectly imperfect. I don't think I fan myself enough. So we have the Queen of Swords. She came up again. The Queen of Swords is definitely a partner in crime, I feel like she's an angelic influence that's going to really be a source of reason for you, Virgo. She's going to inspire you. It's a Libra woman, but she doesn't have to be a Libra. She's going to inspire you to be very single-minded and independent in your approach. For any work you do, Virgo, be 100% professional, and this is definitely going to give you the edge. Libra moon, Libra rising. The card that I have for you is you. Libra, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So great celebration by being you. Oh, LAPD, appreciate you, Ryan. Love the peace dealer. Anyway, the spiritual police officer, I like that. So Libra, this is an affinity because we pulled your card, and Queen of Swords is saying that you want to really define your character by just being you. Okay, it's much deeper than that. This is saying that you're going to return to yourself, and as practical advice for you, Libra, is really just speaking on you being professional and unbiased in your objective advice. Jesus Christ, you guys are not playing today. Damn. Oh my God. Okay. And yeah, I really see, since it's an affinity card, you're going to be used a lot by the universe, Libra. I mean, obviously you're very intelligent, so there's that. Okay. Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. Interestingly enough, we have the Seven of Swords again. And this is important because we just got this for Taurus. So if it's for opposite signs, that's very interesting. Seven of Swords is saying be very careful about who you reveal what. If you're going to let anyone know someone, make sure they sign a non-disclosure form first, okay? There's just people moving shifty around you. So you just give it another week for it to come out to light. But like, you're right, there are shady ass Scorpio and Taurus. I don't know. I don't get the sense that Scorpio is shady though. I get the sense that whereas Taurus might have to be shady, Scorpio, you might be dealing with someone who's just full of crap. Like, and just not who they say they are. Okay, so be very mindful because they're going to give themselves away. And when they do, trust what you see and call them out. But also this means, you know what I'm saying, you might have to be a bit secretive and mysterious with your movement. Okay. Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. We have the Queen of Swords. So Libra is definitely a very hot topic this week. Venus is there, but once again, like the Queen of Swords for you and Virgo, I feel like you're dealing with a professional woman who's going to really take charge and give much needed direction. All right. I get the sense this is much more in a friendship sense too. All right. I love you too, Shiley. Thank you. I'll see you. But that's so interesting because for it to come for those three signs, I would just be mindful for Sag. You're going to get guidance from this person that is not what you want to do, but trust it. Okay. Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. We have the Five of Wands. Don't be put off by any competitive settings. Put yourself in a position to stand out. So you're going to really come into an opportunity to very powerfully stand out in any competitive settings and brainstorm. All right. This is going to be really cool because you're already incredible. So don't necessarily let any hassles or clashings of personalities get to you. This is going to be a great way for you to show people what the real pecking order is. Aquarius moon, Aquarius rising. We have the Archangel Michael card, Temperance. And Temperance is talking about balance being introduced in your life through varying elements. This is going to happen passively too. All you need to do on your end is just manage your life well. But as you, I kind of see like a souffle. It's like you're going to add new ingredients, but you're going to use less of ingredients you overused. So you're just going to really work some nice light and dark fusion. And this is going to be amazing because it's going to open powerful doors. There's a deeper significance to this Temperance card than I can say right now. But this has everything to do with opposing elements in your life coming into a cohesive whole in awesome ass ways. Pisces moon, Pisces rising. You know what's so funny? I was going to say Pisces, Pisces moon, Pisces doom. And right as I say that, I pull the Tower. So doom and disaster, Pisces. I get the sense you're going to be excited too, because it's like you're going to give someone doom. Pisces doom. This Pisces doom is brought to you by you should have never messed with me, and I am nice with the clap back. And so if you ever mess with the Pisces, they're going to let you know. This Tower card is doom in the sense of just like unexpected upheaval. But I don't think you have to worry, Pisces. I think this is just a huge troll on your part. And yeah, stay blessed. Honestly, there's nothing I can tell you, Pisces. I can't even give you advice. It's just like the Tower card, like prepare yourself, Pisces. Prepare yourself. That's all I can say. Prepare yourself. All right. Anyway, I'm going to get to the super chat. The card that I have for everybody, whether you can donate or not. All right. So if you want a card, here's a card for you guys. I know you'd be asking. Releasing. This is exactly what I was saying before. This is exactly the ritual that we just did. Magic in front of your face, purification, spiritual cleansing, letting go. This is literally the nutshell of everything we did this week. Release, let go of the binds, let go of these dumbass voices and rhetoric that makes you feel like you cannot be happy now. That makes you feel like you're not good enough to get what you want now. That's a lie. That's a lie. Like people are so brainwashed, they can argue with you about why that might be true. It's a lie. People are allowed to have their opinions, and trust me, and I need to talk about this. Like, you can do things that are disgusting to other people. This is where I'm saying it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It matters if you're real. And if whatever you do, you at least don't deny it and you hold yourself accountable. Like in this world, certain facets of your lifestyle will rub other people off the wrong way. You are not here to bend yourself to the box of other people. This is Leo season. Be you. Let go of that. Because there's like gang stalking, manipulation. You are being made to feel less than perfect because of other people's opinions. That does not have anything to do with that. Let go, let go, let go. That has nothing to do with your growth and development. Nothing, nothing, nothing. That was why I did this ritual, pounding down. And it was more because there's so much that y'all have to let go. As soon as you let go, you will get that empowerment. So this means that there's supernatural power. Some of you are feeling like you have power that's supposed to switch. Some of you are feeling like you have power that you're supposed to step into. The power is already there, but where it's supposed to be, you have guilt, you have doubt. Let go of that doubt, let go of that guilt, let go of these manipulative voices who will literally make it feel like you're playing the victim and you're doing something bad. It's a lie. It's a lie. Do you notice they don't do that when you're not feeling happy? They only say that when you feel happy. It's because they're bitter. It's because the dark forces don't want you to be happy. And they want to give any reason for you to be negative. It's a lie. It's a lie. You can confront someone on negativity while having love in your heart. So if they don't entertain it. Don't even explain yourself to such peons. Okay? Release it, let go. And most of these people look at you like you're a peon. So don't accept anything from them. Once you let that go, the empowerment that you've had will hit you. So it's the vision I have is like, it's waiting to empower you. Like, don't wait for the empowerment. It's there. If you haven't been empowered, you have to release. All right, Blizzard Boy, what's the good word? What's the card say about the goal? We have forgiveness and we have illumination, but I also want to throw in heart portal. Or solar portal. So forgiveness is definitely urging you to forgive. This is your version of letting go. And the heart portal is going to give you greater centeredness, but there's illumination, especially about the goal, your own energy and swag is going to illuminate the way forward about how to accomplish your goal very much so powerfully. Okay. Empress Daisy, finally planning moves. We have the Ice Queen. So make sure you don't tolerate BS from anyone. Don't let your warmness be taken for granted. You definitely want to activate that Capricorn moon song, okay? Luna G, what's the deal with the Aries? Well, the activate card I have for you is also releasing. So this definitely affects you more than it affects most, and liberation. So make sure you're in a position to release so that you can truly feel free, and this will open up more potential with the Aries. Joa, the alien goddess, we have wisdom. This is 100% you. You're just out here illuminating people with the truth. So you're channeling this wisdom through your intuition, and I just see a faucet that's just flowing. It's never running out. So you can just put your intuition on. A lot of people can't do that because their energy isn't pure or they're unstable, but you have the strength of Aquarius. So you could just keep it on and you can literally live based off this intuition. So definitely, definitely cool. Rose, message for current energy regarding love with my guy. We have harmonic resolution. Harmonic resolution is talking about the negative energy you're expressing and your partner expressing. You want to find different ways to respond and react so you don't instill any negative reactionary patterns. You're both harmonizing the negativity between you, which can flare up arguments, but this is to come with a positive reaction and a positive conclusion. Vaughn, the channeled message for you is to keep on moving, and it comes with isolation. You may feel like life is stagnant, especially if you feel lonely, but you're actually moving forward. So just keep on doing what you're doing, even if you're doing nothing. Just focus on your vibe because you're moving forward. I want you to think about like just getting displaced right in the right area. And since your vibe is ready, you don't have to really charge anything up. Lily 626. We have wisdom and destiny. I have a message, a channel message for all of you too. As you guys release this, and as you guys step into your power, you're going to see that the dark forces get so much more angry. You're going to see that people are going to be making up BS excuses to be angry, to be like, oh, and to blow up at you. This is a dark force. It's because you're stepping into your power. And look them back in the eye and be like, shame on you. Shame on you that you think I give a damn what you feel. And yes, I meant to be rude. Really turn up the drama. Okay, so Lily 626, we have wisdom and destiny, which is amazing. You're definitely going to speak and channel the wisdom of your truth to fully tap into your divine purpose. Nicole Gant, the activator card we have for you is inspirational creation. So definitely tap into the elements by just being at one with the moment and flowing with what you can create from there. D-Girl 396, we have isolation, we have exiled, but we have liberation. So the last karmic chapter you've had was being alienated and exiled by certain people who probably thought they were too cool for school, or you just might have felt that you didn't belong. But this is now coming with liberation, and this is going to offset the hold others thought they had on you because they felt that they can weigh leverage over alienating you. But this is the same thing that spirit has used to help you gain self-attainment and fulfillment. All the time with yourself was growing you exponentially stronger and away from people who just wanted to take from you. Shadow Hunters, any message about love? We have liberation. So you're going to find your own inner power and fulfillment, and love is just going to come very naturally. So focus on efforts to really liberate yourself, although this is going to happen to you as well. El Jacko, we have inspirational creation and emotional freedom. You need to be inspired, tap into the moment, and really harness the elemental capability you have, and this is going to tap you directly into great emotional freedom, okay? Which is a great activator card. You're going to be feeling free. Leslie, we have higher perspective, root portal, and Gaian awakening. So this really entails coming into greater awakening by seeing things from a cosmic perspective. And it's amazing because this awakening, it's different than just awakening. Awakening is kind of like a personal thing. Gaian awakening is tapping into the collective currents to really mass awaken most people and have you be a source. So the root portal is going to really open up courage and like facilitate a Kundalini awakening, which is freaking awesome. Stellar. Got you, Bismillah. We have attachment and oneness. So stellar, you must let go of any attachments. Where do you feel defensive? Once you let go of that, all right, you're going to tap into this divine masculine sense of oneness. So the oneness is here. You just have to really examine what you're defensive and attached to and balance this out, okay? Honey, the goddess. And Nicole Gant, as far as the person who you thought was for you, talk to that person. Realistically, talk to that person and let them know, hey, this is how I feel. What do you feel? If it's a closed door, then move on. They are not for you. Honey, the goddess, we have the sacral portal and we have isolation, okay? The sacral portal is talking about you being uninhibited, and the time you spent alone has allowed you to develop greater creativity. So definitely use this time of isolation to develop this, okay? Sharon, Yana, we have higher perspective, and you're going to really come into an awareness of everything you know, but from a much higher divine perspective. This is honestly going to fill in the blanks over the next 2 weeks of stuff you've known to be true, but it's just going to make so much more sense. So embrace it. It has everything to do with revelations that started since 2 hours ago and more so this morning. Lady Snake Priestess, you are not crazy. You are feeling into the collective conscious negativity. The reason why you were crying and had a meltdown and you feel this anger, we have Capricorn with Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, and like a 28, 29 degree Mars. This is intense frustration and anger, and it's everything that has been built up. So it's actually less to do with anything personally, which is why you're wondering what's wrong, because you normally have better emotional control. Know that everything that you kind of melted down, you released for other people, not you. Whatever you went through personally was just the trigger, especially since we have liberation and dreamscape. You've done a lot of work for yourself, and you're a real priestess. Like, you've done a lot of dream work, subconscious work to really understand and to kind of free energy that is unconscious within people and yourself. And now you're stepping into great liberation, like that breakthrough and work is done. And that was part of the breakthrough, that trigger. Okay, Miss Kiki, I mean, your upcoming birthday trip is going to be more than amazing. This is definitely going to allow you to connect with all the right people. I know that because of the meetup and everything, but this is definitely going to show you how much greater your social skills are as opposed to last year, which is a very short amount of time. Keep in mind, okay? And I also have liberation for you too. So this is definitely going to be power that you come into on your own. Multi-dimensional self-expansion. Yes, that's it. That's this liberation card too. You nailed it. So you're already tapping into it now. And from now till then, it's just going to be bigger. And then there's going to pop. Mercedes, happy birthday, August 21. Happy birthday to you. We have inspirational creation, and we also have root portal. So root portal, it speaks to me when it comes from a very sexual energy and a grounding. When you tap in to this stable energy that lets you know you're straight, you're going to really create inspirationally, okay? Inspirational creation is awesome because you're just going to feel in the flow. It's like freestyling straight for 30 minutes. And when you're in that flow, do what you need to do because it's going to be really awesome. Cindy G, we have destiny. So you should, first of all, throughout this whole week, you're going to be fully tapping into what you're meant to do. So if you have the party next week with different friends, it will go well, but know that it's going to be around the destiny path you're creating for yourself. So whether you feel the party or not, the destiny is still in effect, but that party is going to really help you with the conversations, key you further into your true purpose, because you're going to see what common need you feel, okay? David Rosher, intuitive messages of energies to influence David. Honestly, I would personally just stay true, do what you can to reach out and give your pitch, and then just let what happens happen. Don't feel like you need to force anything because you know the worth and value of what you offer. But I also have wisdom for you. So you're going to gain really great intuitive insights on what you need to do, period, outside of like to influence somebody, but more so to really just enjoy what you already have. Janique Lauren Swing. The cards I have for you are Root Portal, which is going to open up fire in your heart. This root portal is definitely going to entail and involve, oh my God, I missed that. This root portal is definitely going to entail and involve a very special sense of foundation, and not just foundation, but the necessary amount of energy that you need to really hold yourself stable. And this is coming with celestial assistance. You have angel fam and angelic messages. If people just, it's 144 likes I'm seeing as is. If people just kind of walk up to you and give you like advice or help, this is your celestial angel fam coming through. So just listen closely to even random words you hear. Diablo Casar, I had no idea that you even said. I'm so thankful. Nice, you're going to a Teal Swan workshop. I got you. I'm gonna pull 10 cards for you. First of all, it will be a real start to your new future, but it's gonna be a real start to your future together, but you need to let her know at the workshop that she needs to leave her ratchet ass boyfriend, okay? And she may feel a bit defensive, but her seeing in person how you feel, because you know what you can offer her versus what he's probably leeching off of her. So you have to let her know, like, A, B, C, D, turn up. I even felt the energy, like you really care about this person. So let them know realistically what's moving on and how you feel about that. Now I have the attachment and celestial assistance. So honestly, I have a feeling this is for people who are attached to you and people who are kind of holding on to stuff that they need to let go within you, because the celestial assistance for you is going to point the way and give you all the advice necessary. I really don't feel like you have any attachments. So really, really keep this in mind. And with the celestial assistance, you are so supported. Like, honestly, it's saying that if you want any help, you can just talk to angels and they will hook it up. Because once again, like, you're on your flow. We have empowerment. So you're going to be empowered, but the people who you work with, you're also going to empower. Like, when you bring people to empowering events with you, they also get empowered. So know that your empowerment is also to empower others. Not surprisingly, we have wisdom. So trust your intuitive wisdom and psychic strength this week, because we're shifting signs. You're going to see this exponentially and twofold, like, hooked up to where you're surprising yourself. And this comes with the empowerment. So you're going to use this to get through your challenges, blocks, and fears, And this is also important too, because this has much to do with the attachments. These challenges are going to be minuscule, okay? And it's all going to come up so you can finally deal with it with this greater empowerment. And yep, this is amazing. This all is in the context of a new adventure, which is great because you were just talking about a new future together. So I feel like this has an adventure to do with you and her, where you're going to be guiding and leading this person onto the adventure. I have empowerment again, and this is ultimately going to lead into emotional freedom. Let me get two more. Adventure, wisdom, adventure, empowerment, and wisdom came up again too. So the destination is emotional freedom, and the journey is a journey of emotional freedom. All right, all paved through with illumination as well. So I mean, there's a lot of activator cards I gave. I did my best to weave these, but definitely really, really, really powerful cards. Once again, just have a heart to heart, like let her know, because she's still gonna want to connect. She's gonna feel like you're tripping a little bit, but once she sees how serious you are and how you really how you really hit her with the facts, you know what I'm saying? She'll have to make a very mature decision. Okay. Connie, what do I need at this moment to prosper financially? We have contemplation. So just sit with yourself, release control, sit with yourself, and know that you're already prosperous. But sit with yourself, and just give yourself 30 minutes, not a day, just 30 minutes. Sit with yourself and see what thoughts come through. Okay, see what comes in for you to really absorb and to be in a position to very amazingly, you know what I mean, come into yourself. And you're going to be, once you kind of just let things flow, you're going to see how genius everything comes together. Dark raw indigo, we have harmonic resolution. So you're going to be alchemizing people's negativity, all gangster. It's like as negative vibes come into you, you're going to transmute it into $1,000. Every time someone transmutes negativity, you're going to make it practical for yourself. And this is going to build neural pathways that empower you amazingly, okay? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is interesting to find out about your DC. Wow. So the union messages that I have are the promise. I honestly pulled the cards and then my soul's like, nope, this isn't it. And I got the promise, soulmates. So this is important because there could be a certain sense of not doubt, but just interestingly enough knowing, and you're going to get that promise again to really solidify that this is not just out of nowhere. There's celestial assistance to help with the harmonic resolution, because there's just a lot of negativity you're both transmuting, which is why there's been blockages. But this week will give a promise, you know what I'm saying, to really kind of solidify that you really do have this union, okay? Sharon Chong, I have attachment to you, all right? You don't have to let go or release any attachments, but don't let any scarcity make you feel like you need to be defensive about possessions. Once you release necessary attachments, the empowerment is going to come through, and it's already from within. You're going to be able to use it more than you have. Metaphysical alchemist. Ooh, are there any Aquarians in the chat or watching? Because Metaphysical Alchemist has hooked you up. So Metaphysical Alchemist, I have isolation and liberation for you. They tried to isolate you, Metaphysical Alchemist. They tried to put you in a box. They didn't know that they gave you greater freedom than you could have ever asked for. Because now you're not bound by the isolation. You have your own tribe now, and you're going to step into greater fulfillment and power. Now, Aquarius, she also wanted me to pull a card for the Aquariuses. She dedicated the donation 1111 to the Aquarians, so she hooked y'all up, okay? We also have isolation and adventure. So Aquarius, this reflective truth about who you are is going to lead you on a very esoteric and mystic adventure that literally starts with you. It's like they put you in a closet and you enter Narnia. and no one's going to really know you have this epic adventure that you go on. And hold me to that. I don't want this to be like some vague thing I'm saying. Like, as soon as now, like, you're really going to step into powerful energy, and this comes from the isolation and loneliness you've been feeling, where it was all not for nothing. Tamara, what legal matters I'm focused on and positive? Will legal matters I'm focused on and positive? I'm not gonna lie, Tamara. There is going to be, like, with this week and a little bit moving forward, there is going to be certain things that pop up that kind of catch you off guard. But this is just for you to show up and to react with integrity. It will end positive, but it may not. It may not seem that way if you let certain small things kind of get to you too much. But it will end positive. In fact, especially if it's a legal matter that started off negative with like people hating each other, we are going to see an amicable resolution with compromise, okay? But there are still some small stuff to come up. Now, we do have majestic eminence, knowing your worth. This divine feminine energy has got your back. This priestess, she's not necessarily, she's gonna allow you to handle your karma, so there's still mistakes you can make, but she's gonna make it so that anything that tries to trip you up won't trip you up. So you can move forward bold in that sense. Claire Underwood. We have Sanctuary and Root Portal. So this is definitely going to be a place of restoration for you. You're probably going to get, I think you got the hookup in Paris and London, because it's going to be with cool people and you're going to feel like you're in a heaven spot. All right. And the purpose of this is to build up your stability and to reshape your root chakra so that the energetic imbalance you have can flow and balance more. The energetic imbalance is because you're channeling a lot of energy more than you're used to because you're evolving right now. So it's not a bad imbalance. It's common to have an imbalance, but this is going to, with this energy, really balance you out and really strengthen you. Okay. Starseed 61. We have inspirational creation, harmonic resolution, and also root portal. So you want to stay inspired. Go out into nature if you have to. Really take what you have and work something with it, because this is going to transmute energy from your root that will open up energy to prepare for marriage. I know you said marriage. This is a lot more personal before we get interpersonal, okay? Shannon, thank you so much. We have inspirational creation for you as well. And this is a really great card. It's the alchemy card. And it's important because it's saying that you have all the tools now to make and create something to move you forward and to really just enjoy this inspiration that is around you, okay? Yeah. Nathalie Hughes. Nathalie Hughes. We have celestial assistance. Angel fam has got you, okay? So you need to know that there's enlightenment here. Like, you're being constantly guided right now. Pay attention. The way celestials guide people is to use the mental plane of consciousness. So they'll say certain things here and there in an effort to really kind of like guide you. So don't think it's a coincidence if you hear just that right advice at the right time. People are literally going to be walking up to you to very profoundly, solidify and put into, effect and practice, amazing guidance. Amazing guidance. Oh no. All right, let's keep this moving. Okay, Martin, this week's message is the promise. Okay, you are promised true love. You have a soulmate. And this week is going to remind you that, you know, they say nothing is promised, but this is definitely promised for you. Okay. And it's important because you've been feeling into this, but there hasn't been enough visual. This is going to be very reassuring. Moonbay, may I have a message for the twin flame journey? I've been talking to my DM lately. Well, we have exploration and we have celestial assistance. So you totally getting hooked up. You are totally getting hooked up when it comes to assistance, specifically with the twin flame journey. Really trust the guidance from synchronicities. You're going to have people telling you stories that tie way too eerily coincidental to what you're going through. But exploration is what's amazing because there's a limitless potential to which you're going to tap into the shared energy you have, which is also going to be amazing. And this is a telltale sign that there's reunion happening right now because of this limitless connection. So the celestial guidance is to really help you learn how to use it in this dimension and work it through the other realm while still dealing with the divine masculine. T'Challa, the channeled message we have for you is to very powerfully kind of come into a greater way of, stepping into your power. And what I mean by that is you have the energy. You just want to really step into the activation through action, all right? And it's not at all a bad thing. There's limitless potential, and you'll have the influence of a healing place that may be your home or your soul, right? That's definitely going to help you moving forward because it's also going to be in a position to really, it's also going to be in a position to really step you into a greater sense of your power because the actions you're taking are more strategic. It's literally like the actions you take activate the latent power, especially through repetition as well. Davita B, we have contemplation. Take some silent time out to yourself because this is definitely going to allow you to really tap into thoughts you might not be if you're very frantically focused or definitely dealing with certain individuals. White Cascade. Am I keeping the business I currently have? Are the legal issues going to turn out positively? Please don't take offense to me saying this, but if you don't have a good lawyer, no. Make sure your case is represented. Like the angels told me, and when I say the angels told me, it's a figure of speech, but like the angels just straight up told me, make sure your lawyer is legit. Make sure whoever you have representing you, White Cascade, is legit because you have enough of a case to go personally and turn out positively, but I'm getting the feeling like some people are wanting to break you down. Like some people are trying to play shady and to finesse some stuff to where they screw you out. To where they screw you out. So as long as you have a good lawyer representing you, it'll be straight. Now I also got wisdom and liberation. So liberation is a key that it'll turn out positively. But you need wisdom. Like you can't just go. You're not going into it blind, but trust your intuition, especially down to who you have represent you. Your psychic wisdom and speaking your truth is on your side. It will definitely help. See Sierra Wool. Anything that comes through. We have majestic eminence. The divine feminine is coming through you. Now I'm channeling this strong for you, all right? See Sierra, liberation too. The divine feminine energy is going to be channeling all her energy in you. You are one of the few, I don't know if your sun is past Scorpio or your moon. So let me know, see Sierra Wool, if you have sun or moon in Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. Because if not, this is interesting. The divine feminine is choosing you as a vessel. I don't want to make it sound like you're chosen, but the divine feminine is going to be taking the fullness of your vessel to channel through. It's a very heavy energy. It's a very royal energy, and you probably already carry vibration that's very much. I don't want to say that she's just one person, right? Okay, interesting. So Virgo Sun, Cancer Moon. So this is important because your energies are not in the higher energy. So this could be very heavy on you. Your Cancer Moon connects with this high priestess energy because it's a priestess and Cancer is a high priestess. But be very mindful because this energy is going to be very heavy. It's going to feel like you're wearing royal clothes in your aura. And this is just to have you be that local hub of divine feminine nurturing energy for everyone around you. So, I mean, literally enjoy being goddess for like 3 months straight before you come back into yourself. Yeah, and yeah, Yellow Bone, American 1991. We have empowerment. I'm not even surprised. Libra, Sun, and Rising. So its empowerment is doubly focused. Okay, so this is double. Okay, you are about to be empowered hard, Yellow Bone American, into your destiny. It's like you're gonna get the Master Sword, and then you're gonna go on that adventure to rescue Zelda. Okay, and it's not even just an adventure where you rescue someone. You're going to be empowered to fully tap into your destiny. And this has been happening to you over the last 2 weeks where it's been falling into place. It's coming in. Now, the second fold of this is you're going to be someone who empowers people to go on their destiny. It's like you're going to awaken power in people and be like, this is your destiny. Go out and achieve it. So, I mean, that's so Libra. And this is amazing because you're going to get that sword. All right. Stan, you're going to be hacking and slashing. I just see you cutting the crap out of people, just like cutting them in half. Like, oh, that's a lie. That's not fair. I'm coming to help you. People are like, oh, I'm not even involved. Wait. You're just out here. Just Stephanie R. Congratulations on agriculture school. We have Sacral Portal. So this chapter for you is to open up your creativity. You're going to find as your sacral portal opens, you're more intimate with people. It's easier to connect. This is just to open your creativity and have you less inhibited, okay? It's that to have you more inhibited or inhibited. VP, okay? First of all, we have empowerment for you. So you're totally going to get striked with a lot of empowerment. But VP, you definitely just want to dissolve situations with your positivity. Normally, I suggest for people to just kind of turn up and stand up for themselves, but you have very strong compassion. So I really do advise for you to say that, wow, I really do advise for you at a very important level to like react compassionately, like be the bigger person because you're very wise. So you know how to diffuse things. And it's going to look like it will work, but it'll work. The right people will be seeing what you're doing. Enoch, we have liberation. So what seems like you being homeless is you stepping into your self-attainment. The gods have looked amongst you and are ready to empower you. Literally, I split it as I said that. And it's amazing because it's leading into emotional freedom. So what seems like homelessness is you empowering yourself and others, going on this adventure of liberation and self-attainment. So keep doing whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it because it's breaking the blockages. And you're literally creating your path right now. So know the universe has got your back and just keep healing and teaching others because it's working. You're not going to be home. You're not going to be in your position you're in for a long time because this is that period you need to break through into your empowerment. Shauna Dickoff. I'm Pisces. She's Aquarius. Been in separation for months. Can't seem to get rid of her energy. My bad. I didn't mean to say your last name like that too, with the emphasis. Totally happened on accident. But the card that I have for you is Destiny. So I don't feel like she's your twin, but I feel like she's going to help you be empowered by connecting with your destiny. And it makes sense because Aquarius individuals are very tapped in to people's destinies as ascended masters, which you both are. So definitely tap into that. This is why this is why the energy is hard to get rid of, because she's leading you subconsciously there. IMP, we have oneness, the divine masculine energy that's going to help balance things with you really sensing how everything is whole and complete with you and not against you. Very key theme here. With, not against. All right. Positive Woods. I desire activation in career and love partner, and it is so. We have Gaia Awakening. Come on down on and Dreamscape. Gaia Awakening is awesome because it's an ascension that will require relocating, whether mentally or physically, but it's an ascension that takes all the people's energy and pulls together to ascend you, like it's happening now. So with this Gaia ascension, you're going to activate this in your career and love, but you're also going to be a source of ascension for other people. If I just pulled the awakening card, it would just be your awakening. And just like a one-time thing, Gaia awakening is legit, okay? Calypso. First of all, I have galactic guidance. And so the channeled message I have is that the higher order celestial beings that govern the galaxies, all a part of this universe and multiverses, have taken a keen eye to you. Calypso, I don't know what spells you've been doing, but you're being, the Galactic Council has been watching you. And I think you've been doing some forbidden spells, or maybe you've been praying in a special way. So normally they'd be mad, but they're looking at you like you're dope. Like you're really manipulating your reality and breaking some galactic rules. So they're gonna visit you. It's gonna be left field. If you see people talking about crazy stuff and they're being channeled, they're gonna have a talk with you. They're gonna try to recruit you and see if maybe they can form some franchise in your sector of Earth. Once again, Calypso, that's the energy. I don't know what you've been doing, but you got some high profile celestial beings. Put in the zoom in on you. Like, who are you and how are you this powerful? Okay. Jean Zdowski. Nice. Jean, we have contemplation, okay? And it comes with exploration. So by really being in a contemplative mood, you can tap into your limitless potential. And it means if there's a lot of static energy around, just chill, just honestly allow the energy to just flow and contemplate. And this will tap you into limitless ideas. Universe unique. Thank you. We also have contemplation, but whereas one person goes limitless, Jean, you tap into your sense of peace and paradise. And I visibly see you're attached to a very separate pocket dimension and heaven realm, to where it's very positive and it's a place where it's your personal source of positive energy. So when you just contemplate and release and sit in silence, you can tap into that peace and share it with others, okay? Christy Caraballo, we have utopia for you as well. So when it comes to a message from your guides, you're building that for yourself. And I do get the sense with the celestial guidance and assistance, you're going to gain guidance on how to really tap into that. But I get the sense that your physical body and soul is the source of this utopia, and you're really working on kind of solidifying it so that vampires don't come and just, trample on it. Silver Fauna Link 11, Silver Fauna. We have higher perspective and destiny, okay? So you're tapping into your karmic path and your true purpose, but you're going to get a cosmic understanding of this from the actual creator, okay? It's almost as if God takes you in a lucid dream and shows you his destiny. It's not coming from an angel, it's coming from the actual creator. So you're about to get hooked up, and this is gonna let you know where everyone stands in your life, okay? So really stay tuned to that guidance. Precious 1 foot, we have majestic feminine, so it makes sense. Interesting, you're the second Virgo sun to get this card. you are also going to be channeling the divine feminine through you. And once again, it's interesting because the other person who I pulled this for was also a Virgo sun. So keep that in mind. I also pulled, and it's for harmonic resolution purposes. This divine feminine energy is supremely powerful. So anything you think will manifest, especially with that grand earth trine. It's really meant for you to come at a sage way to everything you're going through. So just really accept this higher, heavier energy and really bask in your own wisdom and worth. JT Day, what is the dang key to unblocking my throat chakra? And also how you feel about some slam language, because I don't know, shit's slick. So as far as the throat chakra, yell into the sun. The next time it's the sun out where you're at, yell into the sun your truth. Do that 3 days in a row, okay? And speak your truth. Speak your truth. Really tell people heartfelt things. This will blast open your heart chakra, okay? And other than that, I have emergence and majestic feminine for you as well. And also inspirational creation. What's emerging is a very powerful part of your magic that has everything to do about your throat chakra, which is why you're wanting it to unblock. And it's more unblocked than you think. Just really blast it open, okay? Merci, we have wisdom for you. Is it a coincidence? You sent 444 and I pulled the 44 card. Magic, baby. This is a testament of your magic, your intuition, your truth. You are super psychic. And you're going to tap into and you're a Cancer, no wonder. You're going to tap into your psychic ability and how amazing you are for it, too. It's going to feel so awesome. Ask J Mac. We have majestic eminence, okay, and heart portal. So this divine feminine influence, I don't know if you're a Virgo, I doubt you're a Virgo, but this has more to do with you tapping into your heart through this priestess energy. So it's great because your heart's opening, but it's going to come with just a sacredness to where it's passionate, but it's also very spiritually sacred too, and not profane. Healing our world together, we have liberation and illumination. Very good combos. So you're going to come into great inspiration and self-attainment, freedom that you give yourself. Shauna's view, you want to take your sword and slash the crap out of these people and fools who think they can fool you. Shauna's view, you're psychic. You can feel people like hiding stuff from you. You can see people doing stuff that's stupid in the sense where they honestly don't feel like you see through it. So in the moment, real time, just verbatim spell out what they're doing and call them out and put them in check. We're gonna play a game, Shauna's view. It's called the Put Them in Check game. Okay, so put them in check. All right. True love. Ooh, this just came out. These three came out. Message for upcoming full moon. Attachment, Gaian awakening, and heart portal. So deal with any attachments that people have to you and vice versa. I don't feel it's a lot. And of course, this awakening is going to shift your heart and open it wider to where you already have your heart chakra open, but it's going to open at a way to accept and receive galactic love straight from source instead of having to be, how do I say, distilled. Oh, wow. Ariana Delgado, we have Gaian awakening for you too. This has been 6 months in the making where the earth energy is going to really pull to help you manifest. Very great fortune. But this is an ascension. It's not really just a simple awakening. It's an ascension that has been 6 months in the works, 6 years too. So congratulations, really embrace this, even if you have to relocate for it. Something in the system. Love doesn't suck, my friends. Love is awesome. It's the lack of love and the games people play in the pursuit of love that can suck balls, okay? But thankfully, it's nothing you have to be negative about. It's very real to, speak on what hurts, but do not give up now, especially when I pull challenges and attachment. So it will stop sucking when you stand up to the challenges and you detach, okay? if you might be attached too much to love, and this is creating blockages. The more you let this flow and just know that the right love will be with you, then this will have you release these blocks, and this will have you approach and attract, this will have you attract less those with attachments of their own. AZ, we have challenges for you as well, but I get this in a sense where you're going to be, the challenges are going to be coming up because it's ready for you to break through. So all the challenges that you've had, that you've kind of walked away from, it's like you've leveled up and they're not even a problem anymore. Pauline Fruit, we have isolation for you. Now you're an Aqua Sun and an Aries Moon, so this comes with celestial guidance. Don't think that the isolation is for nothing. This is definitely allowing you to tap into your core in a more authentic way, where you may have been surrounded by fakes. Dara D, you are totally on the right path. Contemplate. You have energy to channel of your own. And this is really much saying that as you silence yourself and let energy flow through you, you're going to have deities and very important angels whisper their truths into you. But it's at a frequency that you just need to contemplate and really kind of, you know what I'm saying, get your energy calm for, all right? Nancy Solorio, Dara, I get the sense that your energy moves very quickly. Like your energy is very active. So you just kind of need to slow it down so you can vibrate to hear a lot of this wisdom. Woo! Nancy Solorio. Well, it's interesting. I hate to be yes or no, but like you will register for chiropractor college. The green light is there. Your family said that you will pay for it, and your little bro wants to be his VIP doctor. Green light, green light, green light. The only way you won't is if you decide to take another opportunity. So it's definitely a green light. Like you're totally going to be able to. The cards that I have for you are oneness, celestial assistance through your little bro, and emotional freedom. So once again, more green lights. And I really feel this oneness. Everything's definitely going to feel like you're in the right place at the right time. Valerie Bradshaw, we have Gaian Awakening. Your vessel is going to be used to ascend a group of people. Valerie Bradshaw, if you find that you're having to move, if you find that you have to go somewhere and be at a place where a lot of people are, it's because your energy field is going to ascend them. So just keep that in mind in case you feel like things are moving really weird. It's because you're needed by a lot of people. Brett Dickinson, is my partner being deceptive? We have forgiveness. So they are being deceptive, but I think they're being deceptive to themselves. And so they're being deceptive to everyone else in their lives. I get the sense that whether they're being deceptive or not, you want to give them, you want to really forgive them, call them out on what they're doing, but then give them a chance to actually forgive them should they ask for forgiveness, even if they don't ask for forgiveness, okay? Kind of just be the bigger person here. Andrea Lentz, the channeled message for you is to really go back to everything that you have known to be true and to kind of use your psychic ability again. You're going to notice differences in what you've channeled personally, and it's not because your intuition was wrong the first time. You went through a series of time skips, and so certain little details that will come out this Virgo season will be a little different. And don't freak out. It's totally okay. It's just time skips. And we have contemplation. So surrender the control or release control and allow your energy to flow the way it needs to. Sarah Rose, you are super psychic. Like as soon as I'm about to pull your card, you comment the heart. You super magical Leonine queen. We have awakening, which is great because you're definitely going to come into all your ancient memories, your ancient knowledge and memories. Happy early birthday, Sarah. And this is, I really feel this is you. Like we have the awakening here, which is one thing, but the connection to your ancient past and your future self is a more personal awakening. It's not like Gaian awakening where other people are involved. It's a personal awakening that's going to really have you open up a latent part of yourself that you haven't necessarily tapped into, and you're at the ripe age for it, okay? Bell Tangy, we have Solar Portal, which is amazing. You're going to really balance the power that has really opened up a lot within you, and this is going to center a lot of your energy and add more strength and really create a greater blaze. For Jill, we have Sacred, which I don't think is a coincidence. So whereas you're going to have more control and balance the excess power, for her, she's going to step into more creative intimacy. And this is great to express towards creative projects. So if there's anything like a hobby that is creative, this is great to do. I got you, Sarah. This is definitely great to do so that you can open up, Jill, this portal. Judy, we have contemplation. This has been coming up a lot, okay? We totally have contemplation here. Melissa Smith, I totally did not skip you. I will get to you soon. I got you. But Judy, this is totally talking about contemplation in the sense where and a lot of people are getting this, really just silence your mind and enjoy all the wisdom that comes through. Connie, yes, your frequency is attracting your future husband, but you're going through some harmonic resolution. There's inner negativity and anger. If you've been feeling anger within you, don't give it away to people who don't deserve it. Don't let people react that, but transmute that anger. This negativity is more irrational and just more pure in the sense where it's kind of discharged. So just keep that in mind and really be in a position as you transmute, you will be attracting your future husband a lot more. And a lot of this is going to be active that you manifest personally too. Secret Scorpio, we have majestic eminence. So totally the divine feminine is going to channel through Scorpio vessel. It won't be as heavy because your spirit is strong. So this will also have you command celestial assistance as well on how to step into this more priestess energy. For all of you who got the divine feminine energy, channeling her energy is the real deal. Pure priestess energy. If you look at someone and give them a death stare, they're not going to be here for much longer. Like it's why it doesn't channel through just anyone. It's a very sacred manifestational energy as well. It's not really for manifestation, but oh, she gets down. Johnny Nicole, how can I ground my energy in creative projects? Well, first of all, we have isolation and celestial assistance. So if you found yourself a bit lonely, I get the sense that you have purposefully been isolating yourself. You're going to gain assistance through this way. This is going to clear your energy so you can be more receptive to celestial guidance and assistance from signs, from things people say. So this is going to help you. But as far as how to ground, a lot of that has to do with the isolation. Really isolate yourself. Make sure no one's distracting you, where you could put your full heart, mind, and focus into these projects. Tawanda Vance, we have liberation and we have wisdom. So your ancestors are really letting you know and reminding you, you have all the psychic power and energy that you need to also push yourself forward into great self-attainment, okay? But there are attachments that might be blinding you. Attachment, not really, because I get the sense that you're already there. It's just small attachments that are kind of removing your focus from remembering yourself that you are super powerful. But I don't get the sense that you even have to release it. It's just going to happen naturally, okay? You are plugged in, Tawanda, like you are super powerful. And this is your own psychic ability is going to give you greater liberation than you ever dreamed, okay? Very supernaturally. So TBX and projection of intact. The card that I have for you, TBX, is Galactic Guidance. I love this card. This is talking about assistance from your galactic star family. You are plugged. Anybody who has it, not everyone has established star family. Like people have galactic connects, but not everyone has star family. Like not everyone has connectivity of star family. So if you incarnate with the whole star fam, you're strong. Like normally it's just Aquariuses who have like the star fam connect. So you want to connect with them. Connect with your star family. This could be prayer. This could be some kind of channeling practice. Make commands. Talk to them. You're going to have them reach out to you. Okay. Young Jennifer. We have challenges. You don't have a false twin, but the karmic partners in your life are bringing up the blocks and challenges that you have to work through. And once you do, you're going to gain greater empowerment in this fashion. Okay. Sherry Ann Harrison, the message that comes through is releasing. You're going through purification, release any and all negativity, okay? And the more you release, the more free you'll feel. Melissa Smith, the twin flame message that I have for you. First, first of all, TBX, a star family is a galactic cluster of higher energetic frequencies that hook you up. A star family that's really going to inspire you with anything from ideas, good word, to whole opportunities. They work in advanced, as you are in a physical construct. These star beings are not limited by time or by their physical vessel. So they're going to interact with you through synchronicities, dreams, but it's a star fam. It's a family of aliens, gods, goddesses, higher order celestials. It's legit. It's legit. Okay. Melissa, we have attachment and emotional freedom. So through this twin flame relationship, you're going to get emotional freedom, but you need to release attachments to the base level of relationships. Any codependency of feeling like if you're not with your twin flame, then you won't get this emotional freedom has to be released to where you know you're good without them. And then through them, you'll enjoy this freedom. Super ultraviolet, we have wisdom. So you have the psychic intuition and truth to really move forward victoriously here, okay? I don't know who retracted their message and put a hand sign, all right? But please let me know. I'm gonna read them after you. Amber Scott, we have attachment. So this is really talking about liberation that you can gain. But before you get the liberation, you have to look at any attachments. For anyone that I pulled attachment to, it's nothing serious too. They're small attachments. They're just small changes in mind state. So it's nothing, none of you have to do any crazy work. You just have to release some mini attachments, okay? Just change the way you look at things. And this will kind of like take the hose and just like put it so that it's straight, okay? So the person who deleted their message and donated to the card that I have for you is Emergence. Emergence, baby. It's talking about creation, resurrection, and be your inner magician emerging. You feeling the ideas of everything that you could do and finally fully emerging this through, all right, into something that's mastered. And is my partner being deceptive? A question like that is too vague. So everyone is deceptive. Yeah, your partner is being deceptive, but I don't think they're being deceptive in the way you say. Okay, something to keep in mind, especially with the root portal chakra card that I got. Just confront them about what you feel they might be deceptive about. Let any anger come out and just work through that. So be very direct if you think they are being deceptive and have a conversation. TBX, the love message that I have for you is Gaian awakening. You may have to be in a position to move, not physically, if anything, but there's definitely a greater raise in vibe with the way you connect energetically that will change how powerfully you respond in love. And what I mean by that is your conversations with people are going to be more on point. They're going to be more enjoyable. And that has to do with a collective awakening that you're going to be a part of. All right. So I'm going to end things here. Thank you guys so much for your patience. I wonder how I really sit through these. This is amazing. Crystal Hansen, the card that I have for you is contemplation. So make sure you just take time to sit, release everything, and to literally just let be what be. Damn, you guys are like, we're not done. Lisa Ben, what can I expect if I reached out to John? We have inspirational creation. Okay, let me try this again. Yep, the original card, Contemplation and Root Portal. This is what I originally got. So it's saying before you reach out, contemplate, but you could expect there to be some type of conflict. Like reach out to John, but this is going to really bring up energy necessary for you to kind of create some kind of stability. But the Root Portal is kind of ushering a bit of assertiveness on your part. I wouldn't necessarily expect things to go greater than you expected, because the root chakra is speaking of some blocks that need to be released through the root. But definitely contemplate before and after, because this will give you the right energy to move into it. Kate Grossman, we have adventure. So let your innocence and play help you discover an amazing adventure that you're going to embark on. This is 6 years in the making, and this is definitely going to be amazing. All right. Once again, for those of you who could not donate anything, the card that I pulled for you all is Release. So for those of you who want a card but weren't able to donate, the card I got for you is Release. So release all attachment. And yeah, my friends, you guys stay blessed. And until next time.